All right, guys, so we just learned about the herbivore dinosaurs, which were the plant-eating dinosaurs, and now we're gonna learn about some carnivorous dinosaurs. Can you say carnivore? Carnivore. So they're carnivorous dinosaurs, meaning they eat meat. They're meat-eating dinosaurs. And they are also called theropods. They ate fish, insects, and other dinosaurs. And some were scavengers, whereas others hunted for their prey. They were bipedal dinosaurs, means they walked on two legs. So you'll see that all these walk on their two legs. And the T-Rex and the Velociraptor were theropods. And it says only a small percentage of dinosaurs were carnivores. So remember, most of the dinosaurs back in the day were herbivores. They were plant-eating dinosaurs. So let's talk about some dinosaurs. So I bet you can guess the first type of dinosaur, which is the biggest and fiercest of them all, which is my T-Rex, right? Remember, he was called the Tyrant Lizard King, and he's also known as a T-Rex. And he was a meat eater and had a huge head with sharp teeth. And see how he walked on his two legs and his tiny arms? Remember, most of them walked on their two legs. So here, let me show you a more realistic picture of the T-Rex. He's an easy one to spot. He had a very straw jaw. So his jaw here. And his teeth were the size of a banana. So think of a banana and think of 50 bananas in his mouth. Those were the size of his sharp teeth. And he used it to crush his prey. That's how he would eat his prey. He was the king of the dinosaurs, and he was the most clever land creature back then. Let's see what else it says. Their teeth were the biggest of any carnivore, and they were, like it said, as long as a banana. And they hatched from an egg as a baby. And actually, when it was a baby, it had feathers all over its body. And the feathers fell off as it got older. So that's something I actually just learned right now, too. I didn't know that when the T-Rex is born and it hatches out of an egg, it has feathers. And as it grows up, it loses the feathers. And then it kind of looks more like a reptile with its scaly body. So let's see. It says, "You're lucky that you did not live in those days. The T-Rex could have swallowed you whole." But remember, dinosaurs don't exist anymore, so we don't have to be afraid of the T-Rex. So there's another picture of the T-Rex. That would be something very scary to run into. So our first carnivorous dinosaur is the T-Rex, the giant, ferocious T-Rex. So let's see what other ones we have. So let's see if I can pronounce this one. So this is called a Allosaurus. He was the king of the Jurassic predators in North America. So look at him there. He had powerful jaws and had nearly 70 sharp, thick teeth. And the claws on it had three-fingered hands. And it did not have large teeth or a very large skull of its size because the bones of its skull were flexible. It allowed the lower jaw bones to bend outward and made a large space in its mouth for holding meat. So an Allosaurus. So he was a meat eater. He ate other dinosaurs, which isn't very nice, but sometimes you have to eat. Okay, here's one that you would know if you saw Jurassic Park. This is called a Velociraptor. So look, remember again, they walk on their two legs, and then most of them, they all look like they have really short hands, just like the T-Rex did with the short upper hands. It was a carnivore. It ate meat, and it was very fast, two-legged, and had large jaws and saw-edged teeth. They had sharp claws on their feet, and they probably hunted in packs. So remember, when you hunt in pack, they don't go by themselves. They would be together with other dinosaurs as they ran along. So that's our Velociraptor. Here is a picture of a Velociraptor. See if it has anything else on that guy. Nope. Okay. Remember, most of the dinosaurs back then were plant eating, so not as many were meat eating. So I have 2 or 3 more. This is called a Spinosaurus. Remember the sail we talked about? This is his sail. And it was used for heat dissipation, so help with the heat. And it lived in a swampy environment near the equator, so close to the middle of the earth. And the sail was used to attract mates or seem bigger than it was. So that's a Spinosaurus. And he ate large fish and eggs. And then we have two more, or maybe, nope, one more, sorry. This one I don't have a little figure of, but this one you guys might know very well because it's one of the ones that flies in the air, and it's called a pterodactyl. So instead of walking on its 2 legs like most, this one walked on its 4 legs, but it had wings to fly, so a pterodactyl. And it was a flying reptile and would dive into the water to catch fish. And it was a carnivore because he ate insects and fish. See if there's anything else. So that's all about the pterodactyl. So there weren't as many carnivores as there were herbivores, but remember, carnivores eat meat or other dinosaurs or fish or insects. So remember, the T-Rex was a carnivore. He was the king of all the other carnivores or all the other dinosaurs. So he was the most ferocious one out of all the carnivores.